An office job. An office job? Are you kidding me, man? Who would want an office job, dude, when they got all this, and all that? An office job? No way. Peace out. It's Sunday morning. Looks a little overcast, you know, but that's okay. It's only like 55 degrees, so that's great working weather if you ask me. Great working weather. So I uploaded a video this morning, part one of, you know, the trenching job. So, you know, I'm pretty impressed with the T190 though. You know, I knew that running a trencher like that, once I saw the trencher and how big it is, you know, I realized then that, man, I'll be doing good if my machine will turn this thing with enough torque to be able to, you know, do it. And it was a little bit, well, it took a little bit longer. It's taking a little bit longer than what I thought it should take. But I'm going, any trencher would have had problems with that. If I'd have gotten one of the ones that you do like that with, oh my God, dude, that would have been, I wouldn't have got nearly done as much. And I also would be wore out, man. See, the Bobcat just makes it where, even if it takes a little bit longer for my particular machine, as long as nothing's overheating or anything, you know, then it's all good. You know, one thing about these machines, like, it runs better in the wintertime. You know, it doesn't ever really get real cold, you know, like it does up north. You know, I see some of these other YouTube guys, you know, up north, where it's already snowing and crap, dude. Man, that would be ugly, dude, you know. But I'm able to, you know, keep the machine going. And, you know, the hydraulic leak, I have identified where one leak is. It might be more than one, but I've identified it, and it's not like detrimental or nothing, because the machine held fluid all night. It's the weirdest thing, man. I don't even, it's on the bottom. So one thing I did this morning, I'm just kind of looking around at, you know, looking at the prices of what it would cost to do these trenches. And like I was saying in the video, Home Advisor, and there's another site that I go to too, and these aren't hardcore numbers, though they can be, I guess. You always have to look at what it's going to cost you to do it, you know, when you come up with a price. You know, the going rate is usually just a, you know, an average, or you know, and it's not, you know, set in stone. It's, you know, it's usually a span. Like Home Advisors is saying $4 to $12 a yard. I mean, a foot. $4 to $12 a foot is what Home Advisor is saying. Right, that I use, that I'm trying to you know, figure when it comes to how much to charge and stuff like that, you know. And though I usually don't charge whatever that number is, I kind of know the span, you know. So just knowing that, you know, then I know if I come in under $4 a foot, And I will. I mean, you have to always look at what it costs you too, you know. Just because somebody else is charging, you know, $8 a foot, don't mean I can get $8 a foot. Now, if it costs me running costs and all, then I guess it could be $8 a foot. But anyway, I got to get fuel, y'all. Peace out. All right, guys. So I'm back over here. I'm finna get started. I'll get a little more video of the trenching and all. One thing that I have learned on this trenching job is, and maybe there's a technique, I don't know, but when you dig a trench like I'm digging, and there's long continuous runs like this, you got to make sure you get the depth down to where you want it, because to go back in there, it creates a big mess, man. So and I know you guys that do this for a living, y'all know that. Y'all probably got a trick. I should have at the very beginning, I should have made it deeper. So I don't really know how to do that unless I don't really know how to do it, man. So I'm just going to have to just about go back through the whole trench again. So yeah, I'm paying for my rookie mistake. And that's how you learn, man. So I did what I didn't want to do. I hit the freaking water line. The owner knew that I was going to do it because the water line, he said the water line was 2 feet down. The water line wasn't even 12 inches down. So we're going to have to repair the water line. And the owner told me yesterday, he said, man, I know you're going to hit the water line. Go on and just go straight through, and don't worry about it. Hit it. If you hit it, don't worry about it. Just turn the water off. So I hit it. I was trying to avoid it. Now that I hit it, we know where it's at. Ain't got to worry about that no more. And he also wants to put a Y there so he can run a spigot off of the right there. So I'm gonna run another trench over to the little barn there, so he can put a Y there. Anyway, it sucks to be Ray sometimes. But he was expecting it, so, you know, he told me when he hired me, I expect you to hit that water line. But he did say it was like 2 feet down, and it wasn't. Yeah, it was like 12 inches, 9 inches, something like that. So what I got to do is, I got one of my guys out here, one of his guys out here. He gonna dig it up and expose the trench. I mean, expose the two ends that are broke. The machine didn't break the pipe, it just snatched it out, a piece of it, about 15-foot piece. So we're gonna the owner's coming down here. He was already coming down here. He said, and he's already got all the stuff to replace the water line. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have his guy go on and get it all ready to where all they gotta do is just drop the new pipe in, which means expose both ends. And while I finish the trench, because the trench is the thing that we got to get done today because of the rental. If we don't get it done today, then I'll have to pay another day rental or 4 more hours rental. So that's why he sent one of his guys over here. Anyway, it's Ray. I'll kick back. All right, y'all. So I got done over there at that trench job, man. The battery in the camera went dead, man. I had it on time lapse too long, man, and the camera went dead. So, but I'll be back over there I'll be back over there, you know, end of this week, man, to cover everything up. So, so the way I did the money over there is I charged him $1,900 plus he has to pay for the rental, and I have to take the rental back in the morning, so that's going to be something I got to do, you know, whether we're working or whatever, you know. So but the Bobcat made it through another job, y'all. Damn. We'll get a little work done, you know, tomorrow. Drew's not gonna work, but Bo will probably work tomorrow if he wants to. You know, he ain't got to. We're just gonna go cut some grass, blow some leaves off, you know, that kind of thing. Got probably about 5 or 6 to do, just enough to, you know. But yeah, after making money with a Bobcat like I did this weekend, you know, I mean, talking about $1,900, and I probably got, you know, 7 or 8 hours of run time. It's pretty good, man, if you ask me now. And it's good for him too, because he had called a few trenching contractors, and they were going to charge him like $4 a foot to dig a trench 30 inches deep, 36 inches deep, somewhere around in there. So he was going to end up paying about, and then he was going to end up paying about $5,000. So, you know, he got a good deal with me because, well, because that's my buddy, and he does, and you know, and he gives me a lot of work. So, and you know, I got to learn how the skid steer does with another attachment that I don't own. You know, anytime you can run that skid steer, and you know how many yards I got to cut to get to $1,900, and how much it costs me to get to that $1,900? It costs me a lot, man. So yeah. So it's all good. I'm pulling up to the house right now, and I didn't even eat no freaking lunch today. So that kind of tells you where my brain's been all day. Anyway, yeah. Time went back too, man, so right now it's, you know, 5 o'clock and it looks like it's 7. But yeah, man, I'm stoked about this job. I got it done. Everything is good. I will go, what I'll do is I will put the lawnmower on the trailer, and then we'll use it, and I'll put the Bobcat on. I'll use the Bobcat to set the trencher down onto the trailer. So then in the morning when I go to Noonan, I ain't got to go up there and then come back and all that. I just got to go, and I can, you know, run the mowers and run my mowers, and we can do yards, and not have to come back. So I'm all about that, you know. I ain't no telling what I'm gonna do tomorrow. The yards that I had planned on doing are the yards I like to send Drew to do, and Drew's not gonna work tomorrow, so yeah. I'm gonna go inside, eat a little something. I gotta eat a little something, man. I'm about to starve, man. I know it's 5:30, man, but I got to eat something, man. And then I'm gonna come back out here and unload the skid steer, get the lawn trailer ready for tomorrow. You know, it ain't ideal, but it can be done. So that's how I got the attachment here. And so just some final thoughts on the trenching. You know, a couple of valuable lessons that I learned doing this trenching job with the Bobcat. The number one thing I learned is that get the depth right the first time. That's the number one thing. I could have been done with this job if I had dug the right depth to begin with. See, because once you go through there and you got it the depth down, see, I just being green, man, I just didn't know. It didn't occur to me that I couldn't come back and, you know, doctor it up here and doctor it up there. I tell you what, going back and doctoring it up and all that stuff, that cost me a lot of time. I could have done this job here in one day, easy. Easy, y'all, easy. So next time I'll know. I'll never dig another trench again without doing it the right depth first. That's what took me longer than anything. You know, yeah, it just, I mean, it cost me double the time that it would normally take. But everything worked. The trencher didn't break. The Bobcat's still running great. Got a fat check. You know, I mean, you know, what? And it's Sunday, and I don't have to work tomorrow if I don't want to. You know, I work Saturday and Sunday. When you work for yourself, yeah, you can be like that. You don't have to, you know, everybody else, the whole world's getting ready to go back to work tomorrow. I don't have to. If I don't want to, I probably will do something tomorrow, but, you know, it ain't going to be no full onslaught day. It's going to be friendly for me, whatever it is. And I got, like I said, I got yards to cut and stuff, but, you know, I may put them off till Tuesday. You know, it's just according to how I feel in the morning when I wake up and how everything's going, you know. The yards that I have on the list for tomorrow are the yards that I usually send Drew to do. And there's a reason why I send Drew to do them. Number one is I don't like them. I don't like to do them. I don't, you know, I feel like, you know, there's simple ones and, you know, yeah, and Drew can do them. He's done them in the past, so there's that. You know, but Bo will probably try to work tomorrow, and if he does, I'll probably work, and we'll probably get something done tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going here. Chill for a minute. It's Ray. Peace out.